Welcome back everyone. Today I'm going to present you how military snipers work, their role within the army, and what materials they use in order to accomplish their missions. Before we get started, please make sure to subscribe to my channel to see my latest videos. For most of us, the word sniper evokes some unsettling imagery. A lone gunman, undetectable on the hunt. And while military snipers are indeed elite shooters who hide, line up a target in their sights and pull the trigger, there is a lot more to it than that. When a sniper takes a shot, there are countless variables to consider before squeezing the trigger. Wind speed, wind direction, range, target movement, mirage, light source, temperature, barometric pressure, and that's just the beginning. The work that goes into getting a good position to take a shot is immense. That's why snipers always work in pairs. These highly skilled marksmen are often perceived as lone assassins, racking up confirmed kills. In reality, true spinners work for the military and law enforcement agencies and are far more concerned with the number of lives they save than with the ones they take. A sniper is a highly trained soldier who specializes in shooting targets with modified rifles from incredibly long distances. They are also adept in stealth, camouflage, infiltration, and observation techniques. Military snipers are used in a variety of missions on the battlefield, and the sniper's primary mission has nothing to do with pulling a trigger. The main battlefield role of the sniper is reconnaissance. Because snipers are masters of stealth, they are perfectly suited to sneak behind enemy lines to provide command with information about the enemy's size, strength, and location. When the mission calls for it, snipers can also dismantle and dishearten the enemy with a few well-placed rifle shots. Instead of engaging the entire enemy force like traditional infantry, snipers concentrate their efforts on hunting key people: officers, pilots, armor drivers, technicians, and communication operators. With deadly shots that kill without warning, military snipers break both the enemy's will and ability to fight. When there is no specific objective, a sniper will look for targets of opportunity. By tracking enemy movements, snipers wait patiently for the unsuspecting soldiers to present the opportunity for a perfect shot. An officer taking a break to smoke a cigarette, a pilot flight checking his helicopter, an armed guard on patrol, these are all targets of opportunity. You want to take out what's going to help your buddies the most. This is what Army Ranger Sniper had to say on selecting targets of opportunity. He continues, "When you are in the military, you have experience knowing how a commander acts. You know a private. A private Joe Nobody is generally going to be sitting behind a mound, or sitting in a hole with his weapon. You can tell who is who by looking. Okay, this guy's in charge and that guy's nobody, just because of the way they act. That's one of the reasons in the field you are not supposed to salute officers. Say in the field you are sitting there looking and some guy walks by and salutes somebody and then bam, you know he's an officer. That's one of those things you pick up on." Snipers are also utilized in support roles. These support roles can be an overwatch position or a blocking action. When a sniper is in an overwatch position, he sets himself up in a concealed place that gives him a clear view of the battlefield. There, he can support the assault force by taking out enemy forces that are endangering the advancing platoon. In a blocking action, snipers set up to help secure a position that is controlled by their platoon. They may set up on a roof and help ground forces defend their position. Snipers don't just shoot people, they are often ordered to destroy material targets. A sniper may shoot generators, radios, transmitters, or fuel and water supplies. Putting a 0.50 caliber round in the engine block of a helicopter or transport is just as effective as putting one in the man who drives them. Snipers are what military strategists refer to as force multipliers. Simply put, a force multiplier is an individual or small team that through the use of special tactics can do the damage of a much larger force. What's amazing about snipers is that they are capable of force multiplication without ever directly engaging the enemy. Because of the nature of their missions, snipers travel with very little gear, patiently moving under the cover of brush or night. But they never travel alone. Sniper teams often have to stay completely still for hours or days at a time to avoid detection, waiting for the right moment to take the shot. Crew-served weapons are weapons that take more than one person to operate. Weapons like heavy machine guns or artillery pieces are examples of crew-served weapons. A sniper rifle is also considered a crew-served weapon, though it only takes one person to fire a sniper rifle. It really takes two soldiers to get the most out of the sniper rifle weapon system. That's why snipers always work in pairs. A sniper team consists of a sniper and a spotter. The two-man team offers many advantages over the deployment of a lone sniper in the field. The spotter carries his own special scope that is much more powerful than the scope on a sniper rifle. The spotter uses his scope to help the sniper observe objectives and set up the shot. The two soldiers work together to get to the objective safely and discreetly, and then set up a position. Here is the general process. The sniper team uses maps or photographs to determine the best route to the objective. They walk or stalk from the drop-off point to the objective. They set up a position. They verify that the position is well camouflaged. They establish an escape route and a second, well camouflaged fallback position in the event they are separated. They locate the target. They get into position. The sniper takes a spot on the ground that offers him the best field of fire. The spotter lies on the ground next to and slightly behind the sniper. He places his spotter scope so that it is as close to looking down the rifle barrel as possible. They work together to range the target, read the wind and angle and adjust for other variables that may affect the shot. They wait for the target. Once the shot is taken, the spotter watches the shot to help the sniper readjust his aim or his position in the unlikely event that he misses his target. The way that the spotter watches the shot is fascinating. High velocity, long range rounds like the kind used in a sniper rifle actually leave a vapor trail as they fly through the air. The spotter can track the shot by watching for that vapor trail. Army Ranger Sniper says, "It just looks like mixed up air. You can see through it, but you see the distortion." In observation missions, the two can take turns using the spotter scope to spy on the enemy. This helps to avoid eye fatigue and allows one team member to rest while the other watches. This is important, since in many cases they can be out there observing for days at a time. The most important job of the spotter is to protect the shooter and the team. For this task, the spotter shoulders an automatic assault rifle like an M4 or M16. Army Ranger Sniper explains why this added firepower is important. If you are sitting there and you get attacked, a sniper rifle is not real good for fighting your way out. The relationship between a sniper and his spotter is very important. First and foremost, the two depend on each other for survival. Sniper teams work in the no man's land between or behind battle lines. They often have little or no support from their unit, and if they don't accomplish their mission, the safety of the whole platoon may be compromised. Being the spotter in a sniper team is a sort of sniper apprenticeship. The sniper is the team leader. He coordinates with command to put together the mission. In the field, he has the final word in determining the route, position, rendezvous, point, and escape route. A spotter learns in the field from his sniper and then eventually gets his own team to lead. One shot, one kill is the sniper motto. Accomplishing this would not be possible without the specially modified rifles used by snipers in the field. A sniper rifle such as the M21 or PSG-1 in the hands of a highly trained sniper can be a deadly weapon from more than a mile away. Army Ranger sniper used an M21. It was a military M14 with match-grade upgrades, hollowing out the wood, fiberglass-seated receiver, different trigger mechanism and optics. Match grade means the rifle has been fine-tuned by a professional gunsmith to ensure the highest possible accuracy and reliability. Match grade rifles are also used for competitive shooting. A match grade rifle coupled with handmade match grade ammunition ensures the consistency that is so important for a marksman. In addition, sniper rifles sport a free floating barrel to ensure that the barrel touches the least amount of the weapon possible. This reduces vibration from the recoil. Also, sniper rifles are usually designed or modified to incorporate fiberglass or composite stocks to avoid the effect of humidity on the receiver. Any swelling of the wood can affect the accuracy of the shot. Sniper rifles are generally bolt-action rifles. That means the sniper must load and chamber each round he fires. Once he has fired, he has to clear the shell casing and load another round. Though they are more difficult to operate and have a much slower rate of fire, bolt-action rifles are preferred because they have fewer moving parts than automatics. There are semi-automatic sniper rifles, though such as the M21. Army Ranger Sniper had this to say about how the nature of the different rifles can affect a sniper in the field. If you fire something on a bolt action, you have to reload one, and that movement could give you away. But also, the round flying of the rifle could give you away on the semi-automatic. In the end, it comes down to the personal preference of each sniper. There are many different types of sniper rifles manufactured by countries all over the world. On average, they cost between $8,000 and $15,000. After the rifle itself, the second major component of the sniper rifle weapon system is the sniper scope. A sniper scope is basically a specialized telescope containing components that lay a targeting reticule over the amplified image. When sighting a target through a scope, snipers are comparing point of aim to point of impact. Simply put, when firing a bullet from over 600 yards, where you are aiming is not going to be where the bullet lands. All sorts of variables work on that bullet during its long flight to the target. Ideally, snipers want point of aim and point of impact to be the same. They line up these points with fine adjustments to the scope once range, heat and windage have been factored into the shot. The Untitled sniper scopes used by the US Marine Corps house the optics in steel tubes that are mounted to a bracket on the top of the rifle. They weigh 1 kilogram and are 25 centimeters long. They are fixed 10 power scopes with a 32 mm objective lens. This means that we are capable of magnifying an image to 10 times its size. The sniper uses the wire reticule with mil dots to range and sight the target. The mil dots surround the target center and allow the sniper to estimate the distance between objects and make adjustments for wind or moving targets. These scopes sport ballistic drop compensators (BDC). The BDC looks like a small round dial and helps the sniper adjust the scope to compensate for battlefield variables as well as the natural behavior of these rounds in flight. With the BDC, snipers can make fine changes to the scope without touching the range settings. A sniper can adjust for any range up to 1000 yards, as well as make adjustments up, down, left or right. Well, this was all for today, so if you like my video, please make sure to subscribe to my channel to see my latest videos. Thank you very much. See you next time.